It's been a bright start from the Mariners so far, first 5 or 6 minutes.
Yeah, Sydney yet to really settle. And again, they've turned the ball over. This is Orenya. There's a bit of a slip there by Wilkinson, but he recovered well. But again, they've turned it over. It's Cy Goddard. And Andrew Redmayne forced into action to help it on its way.
I'm sure Beres will be on his best behaviour, but a great start for the Mariners, and incidentally, they have a pretty strong southerly coming off Brisbane Water behind them.
Moresh's ball, Orenya! 1-0, Mariners! And they deserve that advantage. Swept home by the Costa Rican. And it's 1-0 for Nick Montgomery's side.
Well, it's been coming, hasn't it? The pressure from the Mariners in that midfield area. When one goes, they all go, and they've gone quickly. As you can see, Sydney have control of the ball, and it's Ollie Bozanic wins the ball. Great forward run from Urena, and Moresh rolls it in front of him, smacks it in the back of the net, and it's the Mariners 1-0.
How Sydney have sort of almost allowed themselves to be bullied a little bit by the Mariners. Oh, talking of which, that was a shocker from Van der Sark on Farrell. Good advantage play by Tim Danaskos, and Moresh will sweep it out towards Lewis Miller. Nisbet in position at the front post. Miller gets past one. It's 2-0. It's Moresh. The Mariners in dreamland here. Their Latino combination up front has done all the damage. Marco Orenya with the first. And now Moresh with his first goal in the A-League men's competition. And it's 2.
And it was fantastic play from the referee. I'm going to give him credit there to let the play go.
They miss out Burgess, Van der Sark. Burgess in close attendance. Caceres again. Ninkovic finds the cross. Chance here. Lafondra hits the upright. They were oh so close, Sydney, to pulling one back. Birighitti was beaten. Strong on Wilkinson. Orenya losing outs, but they'll come again through Steele. Now Miller on the right with a bit of time to assess things. Beyond him is Orenya. There's 4 in the box. They were queuing up. Nobody tracked the run of Josh Nisbet, but he couldn't hit the target.
That was a golden opportunity to make it 3-0. As Orenya looked around, he gets his head up, and you can see Nisbet 6 yards out. Nobody marking him.
Attacking weapons on the bench, of course, Trent Mahaja, Elvis Kamsova, Patrick Wood, should they be required. Montgomery will just want his team to get through to half-time here, because Sydney have been better. Last 10-15, Burgess will steer it out towards King. They're queuing up here. It's Lafondra. Good save, Birighitti. Got down ever so sharply to his left to deny Adam Lafondra.
To every occasion, takes off in behind. The first 3 or 4 times that he did it, no one found him or even looked for him. But when you've got a player of his pace, and that's what he wants to do, you're facing forward, just put one in front of him every now and then and see what he can do. And you can see there, he can unlock the defence.
Mahaja again involved in the build-up, and he's in place for the return here, up against young Farrell. He's got away from him, the cross isn't bad, and Joel King, who's never scored in the A-League men's competition, puts it over the crossbar. It was a tough angle to execute. Really, you don't want your left full-back there to finish that, do you?
I actually think he just got caught the ball coming to him. I think he misjudged it a little bit. It was great work from Mahaja down the right, and it's a great ball. And you see he just gets caught up, the ball too close to him, and sort of gets caught in the middle of him, can't quite get his foot over the ball.
Callum Talbot, another A-League, I was going to say debutant, actually. It's his second game. He played 3 minutes as a sub against MacArthur. Here come the Mariners. Chance to seal it once and for all, and Nisbet couldn't convert to that near post. Sydney survive and stay alive for now. There's Corica and his assistant Robbie Stanton. Double title winner in the NSL days with Wollongong Wolves back in the day, Robbie Stanton. It's going to be Caceres with the outswinger, and Ben Warland underneath it. And Birighitti plucks it out of the air. Sydney can't say that they weren't warned. They played the Mariners in pre-season, and the Mariners beat them 3-0 on that occasion. Here's Bahaja. Can they get one back here? Birighitti finally forced into doing some work. Pushes it away for a corner.
It's a tight angle here for Bahaja. Just has to use pace. See Wood in the middle asking for the cross.
Out for Talbot. He's not been able to reel it in. And the reason why we make mention of that, it is only 4 games, it is a long season still, but by Sydney standards, it's a bit of a surprise, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. We're so used to seeing them dominate. They're so versatile as well. They've had the capabilities over the past years to sit back in a block and counter.
Here's Woods. And again, the angle was narrow.
Yeah, they had the capability to sit back, stifle opposition and counter-attack, or control the game in the opposition half by beautiful movement of players and the ball. And we just haven't seen that cohesion this season.